Stand by for a whole lot of fun and music. Tonight, Carrie Russell, the great Aretha Franklin. Tonight's Top 10 and a whole lot more. But first, you'll look at me.
There's breaking news. A father has just been arrested in the case of his missing 3-year-old boy. We have exclusive details and pictures. She dishes the gossip, but have you heard the scoop on this popular columnist?
The countdown to the new Star Wars movie has begun. I'm Tony Berlin. That story is coming up next.
With clear, accurate coverage. This is WCCO-4 News, the hometown team.
The mystery began more than a week ago in the middle of the night. Now there's a sudden twist in the case of a missing little boy. Hello, I'm Amelia Santinello.
And I'm Don Shelby. Thank you for joining us. We begin with the breaking story that's been developing throughout the night. We have team coverage from the town of Brownsville, Minnesota. WCCO's Caroline Lowe has been in the area now for 2 days and first told us about a startling twist in our 5 o'clock news, and now there have been even more developments just in the last hour. Caroline.
Well, Don, police have been working 24-hour shifts since Kenny Kramer disappeared from his home 8 days ago. Most of the developments, though, have happened since late this afternoon. The latest, we have exclusive details from Randy Kay, who has just joined me here at the crime scene with tonight's developments. Randy?
That's right, Caroline. We've spent the last 3.5 hours at the La Crescent police station, where police have been interviewing Harold Kramer Jr., the boy's father. And we can tell you that just a short time ago, Harold Kramer Jr. left that police station in handcuffs on his way to jail. Now, Mr. Kramer has not been charged, but he has been arrested in connection with his son's death. This is video you will see only on 4. Police interrogated the 26-year-old father for hours before putting him in handcuffs, then in a squad car. When he left that police station, he was heading for Caledonia County Jail, about 20 miles south of here. Remember, it was this man who called police 8 days ago from West Salem, Wisconsin, to report his son missing. Police say Kramer told them he had been beaten up by a group of men who told him they had his son. So once again, no charges yet, but Harold Kramer Jr. has been arrested and taken to jail in connection with his son's death.
Well, Randy, as you mentioned, we've been in this community for the past 2 days. The disappearance of this little boy has literally torn their heart apart. But people in this town kept hoping for some good news, that the little boy somehow might have been harbored somewhere in a safe place. But late this afternoon, we learned that that was not to be. The 8-day search for Kenny Kramer ended where it all began. Late this afternoon, a police cadaver dog found the child's body in the woods, just north of his home, where he lived with his father and grandparents. On Monday, the FBI had brought in a specially trained Labrador from Ohio to help look for the boy. A grim-faced sheriff confirmed the sad news as we waited at the foot of the hill just below the boy's home.
And that it was found approximately 3:42 this afternoon. And the dog is the one that directed us into the area, and the body was actually found by one of the agents walking through the woods.
Kenny's grandparents were visibly shaken as they were driven away from their home this afternoon. Several hours earlier, we'd spoken with Kenny's grandfather, who still clung to hope that Kenny would soon be home to play in his sandbox.
But he'd come out here and he'd take one of these buckets and a shovel and he'd fill it up, Grandpa, and make him some pancakes. You know how little kids are. And I'd have to sit there at a picnic table and watch him.
You can only imagine the heartbreak